ball. Get it? It's a ball pun. We're making puns now. It's 'cause we're using balls. Peglin. Alrighty. All of these are really good. I think this one's the most consistently good. I mean, the middle one's also really good, but I don't want to have to focus the same peg. Why is it so slow? There we go. Much better. I love Peglin. I probably should have given it a minute or two so the people could tune in, but I don't have the ability of forethought, so I didn't. Is it forethought or foresight? Does it really matter? Is it a difference without a distinction? Or distinction without a difference? I don't know, it's something. Anyways, I am tired, I have a slight headache, I am going to be absolutely unhinged. Because I almost took a nap. Yeah, it's this game. The one that I do like this game. It's, you know, it's a roguelike. It's basically Peggle. It annoys me that this game doesn't have 2 G's in the name, and I just realized that my freaking screen capture is capturing the whole screen instead of just the game screen, and that bothers me ever so slightly, but now it's fixed. Yeah, it's roguelike deck builder Peggle, which sounds very bizarre, but I enjoy it greatly. Also, before someone gets all uppity about there being a freaking typo, no, it's a pun because balance is a buff that you can get in the game. It was intentional. This seems pretty good. I had a chaotic day, and I'm full of chaotic energy as a result of it, as you can probably tell. Which I guess, when aren't I, but slightly more so now than usual. They have let me out of the silly little guy zoo, and I am here to cause chaos. Be a little mischievous. Commit crimes against slimes. Son of a... My angles are off. Also, I deadass could not think of anything else, so, although now I'm thinking about it. Hold on a minute, Peglin. I'm going to reinstall... Hold on, games are for sale. Ooh, Bioshock is for sale. I'm going to refrain. There's a game I need to reinstall that'll probably tank my friggin' stream for a couple seconds, but I'm fine with that okay, yeah, literally like a second. There we go. Why was there an update to... Not gonna question it. Yeah, if I decide to change my mind, it will be Brotato. A game I am notoriously bad at. Question mark. And again, does anybody watch streamers because they're good at games, or is it just because it's funny to see someone bad at games? These are questions that debatably have answers. I have not the answers, but I will bring forth more questions. Fair enough. Welcome to the stream again, Dino Nuggies. Peglin is a game. It's like Peggle, but combat-based. It gives me a lot, and I do mean a lot, of narrative flexibility. Why is Peglin going through these dungeons? I don't know, but I'm sure as heck gonna kill things the entire time I'm doing it. Yeah, you're not wrong. It does feel like a cool math game, in the best of ways. See, I liked cool math games, but I always just played, like, tower defense games because it's the flavor I like. I was really good at tower defense games, and now sometimes I get bullied into playing Plants vs. Zombies by viewers. Which reminds me, I need to do that again. I enjoy Plants vs. Zombies. $125. Suboptimal throw. Never mind, perfectly acceptable throw. That's some good damage. I had something like that. Also, refresh perspective upgrades pegs whenever they're refreshed, and I just got Ether Wheel, which when this orb leaves the pegboard, refresh the board. Synergies. I'm gonna take the health. Let's swing for a left. We're going right. I need to get to that shop. Oh no, I don't have money for the shop. That's terrible. And yes, Cherry, and also Dino Nuggies, that is exactly the reference you think it is. I will not be elaborating. Unless I am convinced to elaborate, which is not as unlikely as I'd like to pretend. I don't even have the money to get rid of an orb. This is a travesty. Okay, I got the money I need to remove an orb. Everything is hunky-dory. Oh, I did I did have the money to remove an orb. Goodbye, Pebble. Nobody wants pebbles. Unless it's specifically a pebble build, but those are a little hard to actually get into motion. So I tend to avoid them. Refilibuster, whenever the board is refreshed, deal damage to all enemies equal to the number of pegs restored. Absolutely perfect. It works flawless, son of a... I need to actually aim instead of just going for hopefulness. Yeah, we're doing a refresh build. That's what it be, that's what it do, that's how it go. $87 damage. Pretty adequate. Bombs. Rope. Making that Morshoe reference reminds me, I have never played a Legend of Zelda game. I do not intend to. Because at this point, it's way funnier if I don't. And them's the breaks. Who knows, maybe I get lucky and get a super broken build. Postal dude drew over... Yeah. You know what? Yeah. Jorma does have Postal Dude energy, and there's no way I can properly convey what I mean by that. It's just one of those things. Do I want guaranteed potential money or mysteries? We know the answer here. I love gambling! Dang it. I wanted the mystery. Do it. Do it. See, Peggle is a great game because it emulates gambling, and I love gambling. There's going to be someone who takes that seriously, and that's way more funny than if everyone knows it's a joke. Remember, kids, always bet it all on black. You'll win eventually. Roughly 50%, yeah, well, roughly 48% of the time? 49%? I don't know. I'm not doing math. I come here to play video games, not to think in any conceivable... Holy shit. That killed all of them in one throw. Anyways, as I was saying, not to... What was I saying? Not to think in any conceivable fashion that makes sense. I think, and therefore I aren't. I have 13 health. I should absolutely heal at my earliest available opportunity. However, I will not. That is for cowards. I love gambling. Put it all on the Mets. Come on, baby, love the Mets! What the hell am I talking about? Eh, you know what? Never mind. It doesn't matter. I don't even know I think the Mets are baseball, right? I reference things I don't even understand, and this is why I am watched by at least one person per stream. I'm like a schizophrenic, I'm always being watched. Sentences not to let your grandparents hear. Or something like that, I don't know. I have a simple code. I say things because they're funny, not because I understand them. I have 12 health. This is suboptimal. I am going to die. No, my crit! I needed that! I'm gonna die, oh no. Come on, baby, the Mets! No! I nearly won. That's the messed up part. Yeah, I'm honestly pretty surprised I got as close as I did, considering my entire strategy was essentially not having a strategy. More gold, because I have less gold. Also, hi Orion, how's it going? Come on, I need the money. I can't gamble if I don't have money. I absolutely adore this game. It's everything I like. It's a deck builder, it's a roguelike, there's gambling. It really lets me lean into the meme of me loving gambling, and you know what? I can't ask for more. I'm not buying any of those. It's literally pachinko combat. Listen, I'm not pulling a Tom and going for money when I... No, I don't want any of my orbs duplicated. Get out of here with that. I watch enough Tom to know if I go for something in greed, it's going to back. You know what? I'm fine with this. Real. You gotta throw in the the dating sim because of Haglin. This is perfect. I unironically could not ask for a better run. I mean, I absolutely could ask for a better run, but realistically, I couldn't hope to get one. I could have hoped for that crit. That don't mean I'd have got it. Look at that damage. It brings warmth to this cold, dead heart of mine. Quickly, Ouroboros. Kill. Ouroboros putting in the work. This is not the... Ooh, D&D. I like D&D. I'm stuck as forever DM because I'm the only one who will. And that's perfectly fine. Remember, if an NPC seems important, that's just what the DM wants you to think. Kill them immediately. They have zero story relevance. And as always, bet it all on black. Come on. Drop dead, you tree. We don't appreciate nature here. Nature gets in the way of casinos. And how am I going to gamble without casinos? There we go. Nature's eliminated. I'm not even going to pretend to understand what I'm talking about. I'm just going to keep going with it. I do like the cannon thud. Wow, that literally does nothing for me. Give me a relic. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Destroy tree. Acquiesce. Casino. It's the way God intended. You don't need nature. You don't need food. You need to gamble. It really doesn't matter which way I go here. I don't get my circle. I now get my circle. I have zero need to go to a shop. Oh yeah, it's gambling time. Pachinko! Darn, I was really hoping it would be the mold because you said that. No, it's the slime. That disgusting red fool. Someone's gonna tune in out of nowhere and be like, why the hell is... What is this guy's problem? And you know what? That is a beautiful thing. You can make someone question what's wrong with you. That means you've won. Or something, I don't know. I'm no philanthropist, nor am I a psychologist. Or even someone who knows what they're talking about 97% of the time, but you know what, it works out for me, I guess, probably. I am going to die to the slime again. It is inevitable. Canon event. Can't not happen. Which also means I'm guaranteed to live until at least this line. Swoltorb might go hard. Swoltorb will make a welcome addition to this build. Can I really call it a build? I don't know. It kind of is. It's something. The Lord heard my prayers today, and he laughed in my face. Oh well, time to kill the trees again. Funny number. I blame it on my incredibly monotone voice. Just find the time, steal the money, get it from gambling. I've been walking you through this the entire time. It's a canon event. No one ever believes in the long haul for these narratives. I do. I'm gonna upgrade this. I don't know, I'm not gonna lie, that was not intended to be a pun, but I'm kinda great. That word, it was. See, I like the feather, but I need immediate health. The feather is absolutely better. But Chimpkin. Feathers ain't got no protein. You know what got protein? Feathers. You know who wear feathers? Native Americans. You know who own casinos? Native Americans. It all loops together. Oh, give me the gold bar and free my soul. I don't know the words well enough to continue that. Go, Swoltorb, save me. Swoltorb, no, my dear sweet boy. You've done nothing for me. Ignoring all the things it's done. Hold on, I need to find an appropriate image to display my reaction to that. This is my reaction to that. Anyways. And the worst thing is, I'm going to have to stare at, or I'm gonna have to see that message every time I look in chat until a appropriate amount of messages are sent. See, the worst thing is, I paid to see that message in chat. I wear glasses. Haha, funny number. Huh. Two balance is absolutely better, but each shot a random slot becomes a portal. You know where you find slots? Casinos. You know what you do with the slots? You gamble. Do I stick with the gambling memes or do I go with the actually good item? Okay, both are good, but this one is definitely better in my situation. I will defer to your judgment. Do 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 do. We got one vote for gamble. I don't have blind or bramble. Technically, I could use it in the future. See, I have the perfect method to solve this problem. We gamble. Gambling. I didn't actually want that. I wanted the balance. Gambling it is. My reaction to getting this event after passing up on Burning Branch. I'm taking the egg because I'm upset about that. I'm not actually that upset, but I am, like, ever so slightly annoyed that I get that after passing up on a useful relic for it. Now I've got to use one of my discards that I otherwise wasn't going to use at all. To discard egg. I don't want to discard egg. Danny DeVito worked very hard to give that to me. My damage coefficient has dropped drastically. Never mind. We're good. We live. Stupid slime. Didn't even know what to do about gambling. Huh. Huh. Eh. Hmm. I could go for this because it synergizes really well with Refresher Course. But this also synergizes really well with everything. Quick, Orion, choose for me. Unhinged Man Plays Video Games is actually just what I do. Leaf it is. I match the energy of the games I play. Except for Phasmophobia, in which case I'm just far more wackadoodle loony than the ghosts. I'm not sure what the sentence I just said means, but... heck yeah. I do wish there was an option for Twitch to have the super fast speediness, but it's not super slow, so I'm not terribly upset about it. Destroy. Crap, it lived. Send out the Swoltorbs. Jesus, Swoltorb. Where's my refresh perspective now? I have the perfect build for it. I would like to go left. You know what? Understandable. I have mine. I have the Kronk meme of it. Of course I would. You've seen my content. This surprises nobody. I just hit that man with the full Grimace Shake. It's a true combo. Look it up. Welcome to the YouTube chat, Dino Nuggies. Why am I dealing so much damage? How have I made a seemingly at least alright build? Egg. Egg must remain safe in case I get the one singular event that requires the egg. Listen, I need to save the egg. Danny DeVito put so many hours into laying it for me. That was his nest I shook it out of. You don't get it. Yeah. I mean, I am at full health now, so close enough. Did I stutter? This is Danny DeVito's egg. Have you never watched... Oh wait, you're probably of a much younger age group than I am. It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia. One of the throwaway gags was Danny DeVito asking if someone would like an egg in these... Holy sh... Yeah, the Danny DeVito, would you like an egg in these trying times bit. Oh, look at this freaking damage. It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia is unhinged, and that's why it's so great. Because it's unabashed about it. Is that the correct pronunciation? I'm gonna go with it anyways, because if I backpedal now, it's weird. I know what you're talking about, Orion. Oh, yeah, I actually played mouthwashing on stream, like, months ago, I think, at this point. I actually beat it quick enough that I got a refund for it, because I really just... I liked it, don't get me wrong, but I did not want to... Holy... Oh my god! I stopped paying attention to the game, because it's just gonna do what it's gonna do. This plant's entire extended family are going to die. Holy. Oh, that was good. Hey again, Terry. See, Orion, you questioned the freaking... You questioned the the pie portal. The pie portal has words for you. You're going to Ohio. There is no way that's a real thing. Where is it at? Where is it at? Trying to figure out what you were talking about. I saw what you sent on Discord. Good shit. I found it's actually a thing. I need that. I'm gonna add that to my favorites later. I'm getting the body pillowcase. I don't even own a body pillow. No, I do own a body pillow. If you're wondering, it does not have it doesn't have a decorative case. I just use it for leg support because I am elderly. I'm getting old. Postal paper crafts. See, I love this game because I just get to get sidetracked. It's a very low-intensity game. I don't have to pay too much attention. That's... Wait a minute, this synergizes. It's the only thing that can full restock the board for me. That's pretty good. That's also pretty good. That, again, is pretty good. Who's the boss? Because that could influence my decisions. I think I'm going with Pocket Watch. I like bombs. But bombs are not always the correct choice. Strange mirror. I don't have anything I don't want duplicated. Except for one thing, actually, now that I think about it, but that was a mistake. Never mind, everything's fine. No mistakes were made. Although the refreshing or the bombs getting refreshed would have probably been very handy now that I think about it. This wall is about to get demolished. Having double egg, double egg, double egg, double egg. You want doubled eggs? No, doubled eggs. It's prime time for prime slime. Prime slime, prime time. I don't want pebbles. Get out of here with your nonsense. The real reason I duplicated everything. More Swoltorbs. Swoltorb reminds me of Voltorb, and I like Voltorb because he's just a little round fella and it makes me happy. This is what adult ADD sounds like. Or was it ADHD? I think I have both. Yeah, I have both actually, so that didn't narrow it down any. Double egg. Double egg. Danny DeVito was hard at work. Medic TF2 is oddly reminiscent of how I look. Except I have a beard. That's the first time I've taken damage in a while. To the middle! I guess more soldier. I don't know. I'm a very large, fairly generic looking fella. I do have glasses, though. And a beard, which only Demo Man has, but I am not the right ethnicity for that. I feel like that information does not surprise you. Gambling. Gambling. Why is it crooked? This upsets me. I get it, it's because they're paintings. But this is displeasing to my eye holes. Yeah, second try, but we count it anyways. They're about to get shellacked beyond belief. The pie brings me success, and victories unimagined. Take that, you frickin' nerd! 1300 damage. None of these synergize. Well, considering the fairy princess outfit he has, that doesn't surprise me overly much. You smell that? That smells like a synergy to me. And I like synergies. And this also is just funny, so I like it, and I'm taking it. Nothing else vibes with me. The wall! Replenish Orb does actually pretty much nothing for me. This is disappointing. And I hit him for like 900 damage, which is perfectly okay. But only okay. Maybe even pretty good. But not phenomenal. And then 400 damage. Sadness imprisoning me. All that I see. Absolute horror. I need, what is it? The one that makes refreshes activate nearby pegs. Then it'll be broken. I say as I'm casually doing 1500 damage with minimal effort. $2,800. No. They buffed Matryoshka Shell. They buffed Matryoshka Shell. I mean, I want that just so that I have it for completion's sake, but they buffed Matryoshka Shell. It brings me immense joy to see. It doesn't lower my damage anymore. I don't need the egg anymore. What a glorious day indeed. When Matryoshka is buffed. It does such wonderful things for us. Like increasing our potential damage even further. Because we needed that. I'm disappointed we took damage. Oh well. Check behind the waterfall. They have even more echo now. I want a treasure. No. Yes. Bestie, I have no idea what you're talking about. Alchemist Cookbook is probably bad. Who's the boss? Alchemist Cookbook is actually bad. Shop. Grubby gloves. I don't know what Heather's is, but I'm going to share in your confusion as to the why of that. Orb. I love orbs. Yeah, I don't know what Heather's is. It may be a problem. I am not a theater kid. I am a Magic the Gathering nerd. I get to kill the tree! Finally, we've been building up to this for so long now. I killed the tree. I killed the tree. I killed the tree. Life has meaning again. Blam. Yeah, I went from playing Yu-Gi-Oh! To Magic, and now I still don't know how to play the Pokemon trading card game. What's the relevance there? No clue. There probably is some, though. Oh, some kind of feeling. Do-do-do. And the feeling is exhilaration because I got the item I wanted. Now we're gonna chain explosions. More gold! I definitely need that, considering there's almost... well, there's a shop. To the shop! Or blind, or more health. Blind. Jab out their eyes. Smittler. That one's a clever one. He was number one. It was his hat, Mr. Krabs. 900 damage. $2,000 damage, or 2,600 damage to be a little more precise. 5868. The mushrooms are cute. However, that is not enough to save them from utter annihilation at the hands of Bomber Goblin. See, I get refreshes, which activate nearby pegs, which will probably activate the bombs that are nearby them, and then the bombs get activated, which activate nearby pegs, which will likely contain a refresh, which will activate nearby pegs, which will refresh things into bombs, which will... It's a loop. We have built success. I hold the keys to the kingdom within my hands. Choose your question wisely. Ooh! We got a damage dealer. What did you just make me read with my very own eyes? I'll have you know I raised these eyes from a young age to see things. They were not prepared for this. Nothing survived the bombs. No, I wanted to hit one of the mushrooms with 400,000 damage. Or was that 4 million? Honestly, I wasn't paying attention. Saul Goodman pinch. Absolutely arbitrary choice, but I stand by it. The build just got stronger. The build just got so much stronger. I don't need another shock absorber. This is actually the worst thing I could have drawn. Pretty solid damage. You know, pretty solid. Unfortunately, this is an enemy that kinda counters my build, but not anywhere near enough. That wasn't even my biggest attack. That was my weakest attack because it was the first one. Where is my satisfaction? That was almost too easy. I have no reason not to take Adventurine. Come now, game, grant me power beyond reckoning with Matryoshka. Matryoshka again. Who would win? Brick Breakers or one silly buff boy? One silly little goblin. Just a goofy little dude. I'm in danger. I missed the refresh. Everything is awful. You know, I think at some point, I think I've said this before, I want to bring back playing Borderlands 2. Have fun with that game. That's pretty good. I think I'm just gonna heal and see what happens. I'll do a little gambling. I wonder if I do my weird shoulder thing. Which Borderland? Oh yeah, it'd probably be either 1 or 2 if it's PS3. I wonder if my weird shoulder thing would come up through the mic. Nope. It does not. Yes! I was about to say no. But then it did the thing I wanted, and now I am happy. To answer Mudvayne, I am feeling happy now. Bada bing, bada boom. Why would you do this to me, Peglin? You have left him with 2 health. Could have left him with 0. A great tragedy indeed. Boom. I don't want fireballs. They're not spicy enough, ironically. Ooh. Ooh. I'm gonna start with 1 must circle because it's a safer option. And now I... Oop. Give me the blood money. All the monies. Adequate money. Heck. See, I was sure that exact thing wouldn't happen, which is why I didn't switch to Dagor. Come on, I need at least 4 more money for it to be worth going to the shop, and we got it. I don't even care to remove anything, I just want, like, a relic of decent usefulness. Pebble, thrice you have damned me now. I shall not forgive you. I like Ice Circle. No, I can't upgrade. I need to see what's in the shop. I've got to be smart because I don't have something stupid just powering me through. I'm not sure if this actually works, but if it does, I'll be quite pleased. Or I could just build a full-on must circle build. I don't mind that. I should have gone to the right first. No! To quote Minos Prime, destroy. No, hey, that's Sisyphus Prime, isn't it? I don't know, I've barely played Ultra Kill. Bombs. See, now isn't that just quacking crazy, Jimbo? With a simple build like this, even Pebballs aren't as abysmally garbage as normal. I just saw the She-Hulk versus Saul Goodman bench thing. I happened to look at the screen. I stand by what I said, Saul Goodman, no diffs. I like Circe. Does it matter which way I go? Not really. I think I'd prefer to go this way, though. Waterfall! That's... could be bad. Yeah, same. If mentally ill is a gender, that's what I identify as. Upgrade an orb. Oh yeah, I haven't upgraded this. I am indeed a fan of Spider-Man 3. But only the good one. Okay, we have don't worry, my health is no concern whatsoever. It doesn't matter. If I have at least one, that means I can win. We have confirmed the Dino Nuggies is simply one of my hallucinations. Making progress. The breakthrough will come any day. I should not have crit. Now I should crit. Die. The lobotomy got to me. No! I trust Spinventor. Okay, Spinventor is actually gonna be popping off now. You don't even know. Spinventor is gonna be huffing poppers in the parking lot with no repercussions. What the fuck did I just say? My eldritch wisdom comes not from my own means, it simply forms straight from the ether the way God intended. Which God? Don't know, kind of irrelevant to the point. $97 damage off of what could be argued as an absolute garbage shot. We win. We win. We apply more slime than you could probably shake a reasonably sized stick at. Listen, AM could not handle what I'm on, and what I'm on is like 4 hours of sleep, a 5-hour energy, 2 orange monsters, specifically orange because they're the best ones, and at least 2 liters of sparkling water. Flavored sparkling water. I forgot that they changed that to be once per battle. My disappointment is immeasurable. My day has not quite been no, my day has been ruined. Never mind, my day is fine because I get to kill more trees. Gotta make room for the casinos. I love gambling. Gotta gamble. If you don't get the reference, don't worry about it. Especially you, Zero Charisma. On my casino-pilled gambling arc. Bada bing, bada boom, they ain't got a chance. I killed the trees. Hmm. Yeah, this one. Can I get enough money to justify shop? Doesn't matter. Alright, that's pretty alright. Hey, the Mimic. I've never encountered this enemy before. It's about time. Did it just hit me with Orbert's story? No, Orbert's story is orange. Heck. I don't understand the reference. Mimic dead. Huh. Nifty. Oh. I think someone had at one point. Oh, that's pretty good. However, slimes. I think someone had shared that to the Discord at one point. It's been a while. Prime time for slimes. This poor fool. He has no idea what's about to hit him, and what's about to hit him is a lot. An adequate amount. Bombs. I need to start getting rid of pebbles. However, treasure. 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 Subtraction reaction. At the start of your turn, apply damage reduction slime to da, 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 da. That's actually pretty alright. I had to remember how damage reduction slime worked. Excuse me, the what? You made me miss them getting absolutely pile-driven into the dirt. Twice as many bombs. Double bombs. Double bombs. Double bombs. Do it. Do it. No. I'm gonna look on the bright side here. I'm about to get my revenge on Leshy. Leshy's gonna be absolutely Meckledorf. Bamboozled, even. Absolutely put through the ringer. I think I said absolutely already. You ever say a word so many times it stops feeling like a word? So you really think about it and then it starts feeling like a word again. I do that a lot. Bombs. Yes. Alright, I am totally chilled and plankton pilled. Still don't need to upgrade those. I love health. Love not dying or having to worry about anything in any practical meaning of the word. Yes, indeed. Listen here, you plant-based nerd. Destroy all the trees. Destroy all the trees. Destroy all the trees. I missed the refresh because I wasn't paying much attention. Didn't need to pay much attention either, if you believe it. Still don't need to upgrade those. Do I go for this? Or do I go for this? I don't really get... I mean, I heal for refreshing, but I don't think I need it. I'm gonna try this out because I haven't before. And I do not understand it. Wah wah wee wah. Okay, this seems pretty solid. I like it. I love it. I want more of it. Okay, yeah, it's pretty strong. Pretty strong. I'll upgrade it once for now. Check for shop. Shop to the right. I am never going to be able to get the direction I want now. And you know what? I'm kind of fine with that. I don't need the directions. And look at this. You think I need directions when I can just smack things for... I'm not doing the math, and I'm not about that much damage? Look at that. It's absolutely bonkers. Fair enough. Fair enough. Far be it for me to criticize someone's art direction, even if it confuses and mildly concerns me. Better bombs. Better bomb. Oh, I nearly got it. What a shame. I wanted to go this way as well. Don't want fireballs. This build is really weird, but I like it. We hit so many things for so many damage. I was pretty sure that was off screen, but I'm not gonna complain because it worked out for me in my favor. Sometimes things just happen in this game, and I don't understand it, so I don't question it. More slime for me. Yes, please. Boing. Boing. No. Boing. There we go. I like it a boing. That damage was absolutely abysmal. Did not care for it. There we go. That's good damage. Now that's a lot of damage. Now that's a lot of damage. Now that's a lot of damage. Now you see that? Now that is a lot of damage. Okay, you can stop at any point now, Splatorb. You've more than proven your point. That is adequate. And it didn't even get to shoot. I definitely need this damage reduction. I've got to be very tactical here. And son of a bitch. I'm kind of fine with this. See, sometimes I get godly bounces, and other times I just get absolutely nothing. I know next to nothing about Tally Hall. But do it. Don't let your memes be dreams. As I always say, be the problem you want to see in the world. I like piercing even if I don't know prime numbers worth the crap. And you know what? I am absolutely gonna go to bed after this run. Because suddenly I am feeling all the tiredness that I should have been feeling all day. Energy drinks, it turns out, aren't quite an adequate replacement for sleep, but yeah, dang, they work for a while. Bombs. Okay, there we go. Some decent bomb action. Ooh, potion bolt. Time for all kinds of bombs. Oh, you think I took this for status effects? No. Bombs. I don't know how much damage that was in bombs, but it was enough to make up for my poor decision-making abilities. I'm sure of that. Oh yeah, damage. That's a lot of damage, actually. That's a lot of damage. Darn it, I was hoping if I did it again with the meme that it would just keep stacking up to unreasonable proportions, but I'm fine with that. Kind of figuring this out with the reverse gravity and all that. Kind of making it work. You know, casual 1,000 odd damage. And not the best damage. Could probably go for a refresh. Didn't need it. Yeah. Yeah. More balls means more damage. More damage means I get dopamine. Not great damage, not gonna lie. It's been too long since I've watched JoJo's to remember all the prime numbers. By that I mean it hasn't been very long since I've watched JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, but I sure don't remember all the prime numbers that Poochie quoted. It's so tiny. Starting to think it was never gonna stop. I may die here. That is a very actual possibility. Never mind, we ball. Or orb. You know what I mean. There we go. Death. I would really like to go to a shop, use some of this money I haven't been using. See, I had one of them brain-eating amoeba once. Poor sucker starved to death. I have proof of it too. We'll just watch the Portal 2 streams. And listen to me yelling big brain for like 2 hours or something. It's not a joke. Voltorb guy... No, it's actually terrible. Because it won't be able to lose momentum ever at all, period. Choice there. Tactical treat, adventuring. Why is it always adventuring? Refresh perspective. No, I was so close. Yeah! I would like the shop if at all possible, which it is. There we go. You never saw it coming. Can't believe old Frederick went and died of hunger. After I went through all that trouble of naming him. Or it. Her. I don't know. I don't think they have I don't think they have an understanding of gender. Let alone the capability of gambling. No, I shouldn't. This run isn't good enough for it. I would like to go left here because, well, heck. Oh. Oh, yeah. And left again. Real. And then I'd like to buy a vowel for left. Capitalism. They made steel toe Heelys. Steel toe Heelys would be great. It's dying to me gaining health. See, because where I work, I need steel toe or other safety toe shoes, but Heelys doesn't make them, but I would settle for, like, knockoff Heelys. Because I'm sure it absolutely wouldn't make my, my workplace safety lady die of rage immediately or anything like that. I don't want to lose my orbs. Would love to get rid of a pebble, though. Oh, dang it, I don't have my optimal item. You listen here, Buster. If I'd have gotten this immediately, you'd have been dead immediately. Cannonball hazard's pretty good, I think. Probably, maybe, perhaps. See, they're not explicitly against the rules, but I feel like they're probably against the spirit of the rules. However, I'm also not afraid of ghosts, so the spirit of the rules does not scare me much. That, and I'm also one of my supervisor's favorite workers, so I could probably get away with it for longer than I should. He wouldn't rat me out. If you're wondering why I'm her favorite, or one of her favorite workers, it's because I actually do my freaking job. Nuh-uh. I don't think I have few enough balls to reload. Let's go! Gambling! I am gambling faster than this nerd could ever possibly comprehend. One turn again, let's go. Hey, any oozles? That's been a stream. I think I'm gonna call it there. I'll stream something else tomorrow. I don't know what. Feel free to, if you're not in the Discord, join the Discord, leave me suggestions, or just, you know, feel free to hang out and chat. All that good stuff. Thank you for watching, and bye-bye, good night, yeah, all that